We're gonna watch some of my freestyles. You guys want to hear some like exercising me? Well, here you go. My name's SManDaBestMan. I'm your host at Critical Minds, guys, where we like to push critical thinking and unity. Also, hobbies, best life, best version, and you live for you and nobody else. Don't worry about anybody else's approval or acceptance. Seek nobody else's. What matters is what you think and feel about yourself. So don't worry about anybody else. So all walks of life are welcome here. Let's hear it. Let's go. So yeah, definitely. We're just gonna go all the videos and the freestyles that I've published. We're gonna check them out and let's see if you guys like them. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. So as you can see, we're at 2,584 subscribers. We're almost at 2 million views, guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. You guys are absolutely the best. Life-changing experience, guys. Let's keep building this empire together. And yeah, let's do it all together. I love it. I'm at, so it says roughly around 68.1 thousand views. But if we go to try and recap, boom, something went wrong. I've been getting this for the last 3 weeks. They're not giving me my they're not giving me my views, so that's weird. People have tried to like my videos, and it also says that the action was not allowed. So it's not allowing you guys to view, to like my videos. It's not giving me the proper video, it's limiting my views in certain territories, etc., which sucks. So that's why I felt I was being some sort of shadow banned or some form of censorship, which sucks. Okay, guys, let's do it. Step up in my path, and you gon' feel the wrath. You know I'm getting cash, and I let it stack fast. Used to think about my past, now I'm never looking back. Don't care about you rats, you know what? That's a fact. In the clouds, I say it proud, and you know how I get down. I'm never backing down. I'm never backing down. I'm never backing down. Let's go. Good, man. I'm glad you guys are feeling that vibe right there. I was definitely feeling it. I loved it. You know what I mean? This type of feeling that it gives me, it's definitely huge inspiration, guys. I'm gonna try and get that light, that shine out of your guys's, you know what I mean? I don't want you guys. It's got some light reflection, so sorry for my technical difficulty, guys. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult. Please give me a moment. One moment, please, guys. Just give me a second. Thank you. There we go. We got the reflection out of here. No, I didn't. No, it just looks like I'm putting my jacket in the windshield like I'm homeless. Shout outs to all the homeless. I hope they find a stable foundation for their environment, and I hope they are content and living at peace. I hope they live in peace. Okay, guys, let's get this back going again. Ooh. All right. Woo. Fatality. Enemy spotted. Step up in my path and you gon' feel the wrath. You know I'm getting cash and I let it stack fast. Used to think about my past, now I'm never looking back. Don't care about you rats, you know what, that's a fact. Yes, body gang, you know that I be coming, dog. Anybody wanna fuck with us, I'm bringing trouble, y'all. I don't really care, and I'm about to let 100 off. Never backing down, I'm never backing down. I'm never for my town, and I'm always in the clouds. You know I say I'm proud, and you know how I get down. I'm never backing down, I'm never backing down, I'm never backing down. This is my YouTube phone, and I've dropped it a lot of times, Troll King. I've dropped it a lot of times, you know what I mean? So it's I've ran out of storage and such like that. I had to get like subscriptions from iCloud and all that, frustrating stuff. But yeah. All right, so here we are. Private in this crashing economy, economically. Here, let me clean it at least. Private in the Oh yeah, there's a lot of cracks in this. Private in this crashing economy, economically, I created a new monopoly. Like it's a hot commodity, safe inside of those who'll be watching me. Yeah, you know I brought God with me, so please don't raise the God of me. Looking at the lottery, feeling like a prodigy. Yeah, I dropped it. Out of me, surpassed a lot of G's, and now there ain't no stopping me. Gotta keep that clock with me, the beast that's inside. You don't wanna see it out of me. This is for the ones that ever doubted me, and nobody doubts me. Shout outs to my brothers stuck around with me, standing down for me. My sisters said they came around with me, standing down with me. It's why the gang I say it loud with me. This is for the ones that ever doubted me, ain't nobody doubts me. Shout outs to my brothers stuck around with me, standing down for me, and all my sisters came around with me, standing proud with me. It's why the gang, I'll say it loud with me. It's, I think it's an 11. Cops telling me to stop frontin' till I pop so much. Show you motherfuckers that I'm not frontin'. You must have forgotten something. I'm the 13th archangel, snake bearer, wizard of the scariest. You don't see or talk to God, you inherit him. Worship on your knees in fear, and you scared of him. But where is him? Everywhere else you looking, where you should be. When people watch me, they see what they could be. I'm warning you, don't push me. Not industry, not pussy. Ride a gang all in the bed. She love a thug. I leave her wearing my shoes on. She get upset. She don't know what you'll see me next. She see the 7 G's on deck. You baby food, you don't want me to go send them through. HBS, me the crew, let's fuck me, then it's fuck you too. All my bloods will go walk and shoot. Silly rap, gonna put my trust in you. Woo! You know what to do. It's Rider Gang, yes man, the best man. Fuck life, the only thing I got for my ops is this clock in the afterlife. My name is Shane Kanye. So that was just a remix of that. Honestly, I just meant lip sync in the words there. Yeah, let's go. That's not the best man. King George, Trigger. Let them things off. Gangs off. It's Rider Gang. All I know is that Hamilton, that Shane's block. Fuck around, get stuck in the ground and get gang gone. I ain't playing no games, dog. Little kids like to play boss. Rider Gang, let them things off. Rider Gang, let them things off. Running in, jumping from cops. HBS, we claim the block. Fuck with us and you getting shot. For these are the night, I pray to God. I was raised in the jungle. I was raised in the jungle. Let's go, SMan the best man.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
No, we don't break, dog. Freestyles on my break, dog. Can I get some change, dog? Yeah, I'm stacking all this cake, dog. You don't want me to come to your place and let the gauge off. Rider Gang. Guaranteed it's beef if you ever beef the Rider Gang. Into Ireland, we gon' make you proud. This for trade tank that's in the clouds. Ryan Babbage, we gon' hold it down. Rider Gang, Rider Gang. BDS and HBS, that Rider Gang. Rider Gang, Rider Gang.
HBS and PDS, that mean doom. From the platoon, he got the mop and I got the broom. Running your room, letting it boom. Yeah, you know what it do, and you know what we gon' do. Reppin' in the streets, by the gang, and there's nothing you can do. From the north to the east, we the motherfucking team. And you know we stacking green, and you know I'm gonna squeeze if it's beat. Guaranteed when you see, I don't care about police. Yeah, you know we in the streets.
So yeah, these are some freestyles that I like to do. I create music for myself. Like I said, guys, if this is not your preference, just keep scrolling. I have over 2,000 videos, family videos. I have breeder videos, lots of dog, animal loving videos, inspirating videos, motivations, quotes, all that cool stuff. So, and you, I'm gonna clean. And you, I'm gone's clean. But anyway, shout outs to made you look too wise. I appreciate you coming here and leaving a comment. I didn't quite understand that. I hope you're having a good day and having a great family day weekend. Shout outs to Troll King. Shout outs to Topher. Shout outs to Jackson. That's in church. I hope you guys are all having a really, really good day and spreading kindness and positivity and vibrating at a high level. Dude, do you understand you're Caucasian? Yes, I do. Of course I do. I'm not blind. I know that I'm Caucasian, tanned, peach, whatever you want to call it. Let's get back to it. For those.
Got me feeling righteous, and the bitch always said she ain't never seen a shit. Just been the best, man. Focus, focus, rhyme so potent, neck all frozen, looking like a Kodak moment. Marijuana token, smoking, lived in a rough part of town, so I gotta stay focused. Only love the ones that is closest, give them your all, but they don't really know this. Know this, when your body says to fall, ain't nobody there to hold ya. I told ya, bitch, I'm a soldier. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Shoot them in the face when you're closer, so just know ya. Grew up in the same town thinking I didn't know ya. Sitting on the block with the roosters, you can call me King Cobra. Fucking with the squad and you know it's game over. Show my son a game and you wait until he older. You know, it's the Rider gang and I'm in the flesh. You fuck with us and I'm banging Texas.
So facts, Jeremiah, you're so right. The one who is properly informed is not easily deceived. Franz Hartman, yes, honestly, huge quote. Love the quote, bro. Perfect timing for it, too. Now, yo, this freestyle's gonna piss off a lot of Christians. A lot of Christians. And I'm speaking in metaphors. Let's see if you guys can catch up with me.
Money coming easily, secretly and abundantly. You know I keep them slugs with me, just in case they ever come for me. Gotta put me underneath before it come from under me. Homie, ain't no touching me, I got it in my company. Make cash, counting stacks, don't act bad or I'm coming back. Sherman Ave, we don't talk to rats. Fuck with us and we bustin' gas. Make cash, counting stacks, don't act bad or I'm coming back. Sherman Ave, we don't talk to rats. Fuck with us and we bustin' gas. Rider gang and black flame, coming back like Max Payne, government trying to track change, cause they know I attract gangs. A lot of my shots is ruined in my power, probably a hard one, sitting on powers. Cause real leaders will seek to empower, never your powers. Tell all the people in power, fuck the world, the universe ours. Spreading knowledge, wisdom, and power to our community, women and child. Till the day that Yahweh, he put us on trial. Hear the story from the other side. We just trying to live a life and spread this wisdom and power down to our children and wife. What kind of merciful God had us Nephilim wiped? Do you think we're gonna grant you forgiveness and eternal life? Bear witness the fall, it's a spiritual war, I'm all in. I found a vessel to my body and I crawled in. Azazel is what they used to call him. Mind, spirit, in the flesh, I'm all this.
It's caught in the crossfire.
So, I don't know if you guys got that. I don't know if you guys, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys understood what I said there, and I'll explain it. Let me explain it to you guys, actually. I'll explain my parable and my metaphor. Okay? So, let's go to this right here. It says, it's not thy mental, it's thou readiness, right? Walk with me, and I'll show you a side of history from the losing side. Collaboration with produced by Black Flame. Shoutouts to Black Flame. I don't think they're no longer subscribers, him and his friends, because we were supposed to do collaborations and they never did. I don't know what happened. Maybe they were like Christian. They were going for Christian, and this is against their beliefs. So, but I still shoutouts to them. It doesn't mean that we're enemies or separated. It just means that they chose to do their own thing. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to more collaborations and building this empire. If you guys only knew the truth, Azazel. Now, Azazel was the scapegoat that Lucifer put all sin on, and he was, bound for forgiveness until he was bounded, that Satan was bounded to, if you guys know your biblical history, the Nephilim, the Watchers, the fallen angels, Azazel was the general, and when he was sent out of heaven, they came down here and bore into women, and gave them children, right? Showing them herbalism, sorcery, tools, and magic. You know what I mean? And what merciful God had the Nephilim wiped just for wanting to live a life, or maybe, and why do people rebel? Why do they become rebels? It's because their government is tyrannical. They're being treated unfairly or being abused. So do we know the real side of history? Or will we ever know? We only regurgitate textbook education. So studying Freemason cult knowledge, pre-Christian scriptures, and symbolism has led me to find the real God inside me. And then that's when I'm going to start to continue to ascend. So again, I didn't mean to offend you guys at Black Flame. Shout outs to everybody at Black Flame. You know what I mean? None but love and respect. You guys made good beats and it was fun while it lasted. But sometimes the universe removes people from our lives because they weren't supposed to be there, and they're making room for people that are supposed to be. And I still respect you. You guys do your thing.
Money coming easily, secretly and abundantly. I keep them slugs with me just in case they ever come for me. Gotta put me up.
This is the complete opposite of Christian rap. This is telling you a different side of the story of the losing rebels that were trying to oppress their tyrannical blood tyrant God.
Before it come from under me.
Look at his blonde hair and blue eyes. I found a vessel to embody and I crawled in.
Ain't no touching me, I got it in my company. Make cash, counting stacks, don't act that or I'm coming back. Sherman Ave, we don't talk to rats. Fuck with us and you lost some gas. Make cash, counting stacks, don't act that or I'm coming back. Sherman Ave, we don't talk to rats. Fuck with us and we bust gas. Rider gang and Black Flame, coming back like Max Payne. Government trying to track change, cause they know I attract gangs. A lot of my chakras grew into my power. Follow your heart, no sitting no cowards. Cause real leaders will seek to a power, never your power. Tell all the people in power, fuck the world, the universe ours. Spreading knowledge, wisdom, and power to our community, women and child. Till the day that Yahweh, he put us on trial. Hear the story from the other side. We just trying to live a life and spread this wisdom and power down to our children and wife. What kind of merciful God had us Nephilim wiped? Do you think we're gonna grant you forgiveness and eternal life? Bear witness the fall, it's a spiritual war, I'm all in. I found a vessel to my body and I crawled in. Azazel is what they used to call him. Mind, spirit, in the flesh, I'm all in.
Yeah, awesome. You guys, I'm not what YouTube's not used to me, you guys. But, with a little bit of love and support, I believe we can connect to each other, and I'll show you guys everything I know.
Back up on my blood, what? Back up on my blood, who? Blood gang, go get him. I'm back up on my blood tip, I'm back up on my blood shit. I'm back up on my blood tip, I'm back up on my blood shit. Blood gang, go get him. Blood gang, go get him. Blood gang, go get him. Bitch, I'm trained to go. Blood gang, go get him. You know shame will kill him, cause that gun hang right with him. Never be no victims, I was raised up in the systems. Now me and my bitch, we stacking our chips, fucking all crazy in the back of the whip, we getting it. Fuck with me and her, and I let that semi spit. Point the beam at him, at the 30 from the glizzy stick. Gangsterism, I'm into this. See an op that's on your block, better do no flinching, bitch. Better show him where you represent. It's Roddy gang to the fucking end. Every time showing up in red, only real camps up in my tent. Or you fake bands come off your bench. Free on my riders are slugged to the fence. Sent to the stars if you talk to the feds. Kanye, I'm the last of the red. Wagwan if you acting all dread. Silly cat, let the millie mad. Leave it flat when it tap in his head. Back up on my blood, what?
So again, you know, I am a freestyler. I just freestyle, and this is just with the Bluetooth. This is with an iPhone and a Bluetooth speaker or in a car. So I don't. It's just I'm just a freestyler. I don't make and create music. You know what I mean? 18 months ago, I never even had this channel. I didn't even know. I never thought in a million years that I would ever be sitting in front of a live stream and you know what I mean, trying to promote inspiration, unity, and spiritual awakening. So you know, Alex Ramonas 555 Sherman Ave. Yeah, shout outs to Sherman and Barton, man. All the way, Sherman and Barton. Love it. It's definitely one of my, you know, one of my roots that I truly appreciate coming out of, you know what I mean? Because where I come from and where, you know, where I'm going is definitely, you know, it doesn't, you know, that's why the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield, because, you know, it doesn't matter what's in your past. What really matters is what's in front of you and where you're going. Funk Congress rappers are cool. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not a rapper. I'm just a hobbyist. I do it for a hobby, and you know, so I just you know, I do have you know, a lot of my gangsterism comes out in my subconscious, and that's kind of displays in my hip hop or my lyricists. But you know what I do want to start changing is the consciousness of my lyrics. Instead of gangsterism and promoting violence or anything like that, I want to start doing the opposite. I want to start promoting spiritual awakening and tune frequencies. You look like Epstein if he wasn't Jewish. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Fuck you. That was a good one. That was a good one. Right on, bro. Shoutouts to Yazarel. It's quite the name you have, Yazarel. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? I was just watching a video about Azazel, and then somebody with the name Yazarel comes in. You know, it's funny how the weird, how things manifest and attract to each other, how energies really attract to each other. Last stream yesterday when I was talking about gangsterism and, you know, how the Godfather walking through the neighborhood or Al Capone, they were respected. You know what I mean? They didn't present themselves like degenerates with 3 wives, and you know what I mean? The farmer ran up and gave them an apple. You know, the grandmother, they pulled out money and helped her out when she was being evicted. She had 6 grandkids living with her. You know, they were not only feared, but they were also respected. Hey, honey, I'm live right now. No, I was not born in October. I was born in August. You don't feel well?
No,
You don't look like you're feeling good, honey.
I'm not. I got huge bags under my eyes.
Yeah. Who's that? Sofifi? Yeah.
My body aches.
Yeah, we haven't been feeling well.
No, I'm not going there. I don't have the energy to go in the air falls.
You just want to relax at home? Okay. Then they'll take over the reservations. Happy Sunday to everybody. Yeah, they'll take over the reservations. It's okay, no big deal. We can stay home. I'll order us some food or something. I'll make you whatever you want.
My parents should be here any moment.
My wife. Yeah, they're coming over. I'm not located in the United States. I'm from Canada, Hamilton, Ontario, 1 hour southbound of Toronto. Big populations, big cities. Shout outs to the Red Leaf.
And then I got to go clean up the mess the bullies made in the garage.
Okay. I'm almost off anyways. I got what, like 4 more hours and I'm off work. Okay, I love you.
Bye.
Bye, beautiful. Yeah, just across the bridge, man, for sure. Just at work right now. I'm not feeling well. I don't feel good. I've been sick. My whole house is sick right now, but you know, bills don't stop coming in just because you're sick. So somebody's got to pay the bills. So daddy's got to show up to work still. And plus, my job doesn't require physical labor, so I'm just sitting here monitoring, monitoring. Yeah, the Steel City, U.S. It's U.S. Steel and Dofasco, and then we got Triple M Metals. So Hamilton, Ontario, which is the Steel City of Canada, Pittsburgh, United States. We produce over 60% of Canada's steel in our town. So that's more than half. I don't like you, man. Oh, okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. I still wish you all the best of success. I don't dislike you because you dislike me. That's okay. You're entitled to that. Yes, it does. It gives you it's good to have a family that rely on you. It gives you purpose. Yeah, it most definitely does. It gives the masculine man a true purpose. Provide, you know what I mean? Be that leadership direction when needed. You know what I mean? And also my queen, she does too. You know what I mean? Whenever the king's out of line, what do you think that queen does? She puts the king back in check too, man. It's a two-way street. Marriage is definitely it's work. You know what I mean? And it's not just putting in 50%, 50-50. You got to put in 100. You meet at the table with the 100%. So you know what I mean? And you know, you just never stop trying. And it's how bad you love that person. You know what I mean? You took that pretty well. Good for you. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You still got a friend over here, bro. I actually respect you now. Oh, Wall2, shout outs to Wall2 DR, Wall2 Doctor. Appreciate you and your comment here, man. Like I said, you know, we got thick skin over here. We don't take things personal. If they can't take a joke, right, then fuck them, bro, you know. So, you know, I'm glad that we made a friendship instead of a separation. That's positive etheric energy, and thank you for being a part of that. Exactly. You have great head on your shoulders. Thank you. Hanging with Kyle. I appreciate you, man. Sorry, bro. You're not stigma. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, my bro. And I hope you find your stigma in life, and I hope it grants you peace. I hope you walk with protection, and you live out your desires as the universe favors and align in your favor. Meet Travis Kelsey. Listen to this guy. If your queen is black, queen by any chance? No, my queen is not black. She's from Slovakia. She's Slovak. She's Eastern Europe. Okay, I like your channel name. It's pretty cool and original. Thank you. Our first channel name was Critical Thinking 89. Then we changed it to Critical Thinking 2024. But then 2025 came around and I was like, well, we can't really call ourselves 2024 anymore. So I changed it to Critical Minds because the mind is a critical computer. It's an energy decelerator. And our brain is very significant. It's one of the most advanced technologies on this universe, which it is. You know what I mean? If you, so basically, you know what I mean? I just totally forgot what I was talking about too. I love your channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. The critical minds. That's what you were talking about. You know what I mean? So basically being able to have the critical conversations, critical debates in society without, you know, separation and ill intention and hatred and enemies. You know what I mean? We got to be able to agree to disagree as a society, as humanity, without having to, you know, go right wing, left wing. It's all one bird. Right wing, left wing, one bird. You know, Trump, Biden, they're two different scales on the same snake. So don't think for 1 second that you guys aren't, you know what I mean, that you guys got to vote because it's all a part of the plan. I like to fart. Let them rip, bro. All walks of life are welcome in this channel. Bro, you go buy some ginger shots and drink. Yeah, to be honest, for sure. I actually do. I do actually do ginger shots. I do like I have my own elixir thing that I got going on. That's where I like to simmer for 10 minutes in pH water, garlic, onions, turmeric, and what else? I believe it's lemon and honey. I forget, to be honest with you. I'm sick right now. My brain's not even operating at its proper oil up. Gay. Oh, we got a spammer. Also the beet juice. Beet juice is very good for you too. Back. Topher, what's up, my bro? 420 the pyro. You already for the mark? Are you ready for the mark? You won't be able to buy or sell soon. I know it's coming, eh, bro? Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It's gonna be like blood. It's gonna be like Big Brother, George Orwell, 1984. It's gonna be pretty messed up. Yeah, get lost, troll. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love and respect. Like as long as I always give everybody a chance. You know what I mean? You give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they're just projecting things that could be their subconscious that's going on that day. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. You know what I mean? So you got to give everybody a chance, just like Yeshua would. Ignore the hate. They just jealous. They don't have the confidence to get on camera. Most definitely. And all these people that do project all this negative energy and, and they talk bad about it, about other people, put them down. They don't have one video published. You know what I mean? And all they do is leave negative comments on people's streams and just take it where it's coming from. They're very miserable. So they project it on other people. It's a very lonely universe. And I hope that your universe becomes more enlightened, my friend. So I hope that whatever message that you take from this, it helps you out. Are you trolling or do you actually mean it, my friend? Because if you do, then you still have a friend here. It doesn't matter where we are, where we're from, what our name of our God is. All walks of life are welcome in this channel. This is an enlightenment. This is a spiritual awakening where we push unity, moral integrity, mannerism, and just the traditions that popular culture are ruining today. I was only joking. You're a real man. Well, thank you very much. And you know what? The fact that you could reflect and you just leveled out in a common ground with me with a compromise, I salute you. Big salute to you. May you self-live at your most height and dwell in the kingdom of God. I'm wishing you all the best and success, my friend. And you definitely have a friend here, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. Not all want to make videos and try to get clout and money. I don't want your money. I don't want donations. I'm not here for that. I get paid in inspiration. Because when I'm inspired, that's when really big things happen in my life, and I manifest things to a very effective soul purpose. No, I don't want clout. I don't care about clout. I want human experience that no materialism or digital material can bring me. Okay, you can tell me what it is, but it's okay. I still wish you all the best too, friend. No, that's not what I'm doing though, but it's okay. You can assume whatever you want. Can you listen a few of those things you manifested? Yes, I did. So a lot of things is so when you it's become repetition and repeat. That's how you program things. When you're tying your shoe, what happens? Eventually you don't even have to look. You just naturally tie your shoe because you've programmed your subconsciousness. That's repetition and repeat. So start to change all bad habits and replace them for good habits. Start to look inward instead of outward. Stop death scrolling and start meditating. Start exercising and fasting instead of breaking to lust, instead of breaking to desire, pleasure, and all that type of stuff. Physical attachment. That's how you can also start to cleanse your body. When I say money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly, so that's your intention. 3. Let's do the triangle, okay? 3, 3, 3. It starts as your intention. That's your thought. That's the metaverse, mental verse, metaverse, government, men's, mental, everything. Woman, men. It means mental. That's what that means. Okay, so it starts as your intention, your 3. Then it goes down to the triangle, down to one of the right point, which means your emotions, your energy. This is how you electrically charge that part, that scenario that you're manifesting. And then your other three is your response, what you do with these three. And that's how you put your best foot forward. It's with care, everything. If you care about that, you will generate a manifestation for it. It's the generative principle is care. That's why the Freemasons have the word G for generative principle. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. SManDaBestMan. So from the earth, stone from the ground, keep everybody in this chat safe and sound. You take care too. It was a pleasure to meet you. I hope to hear back from you soon. Sorry, my voice is going. I'm a little tired. I've been working a lot lately, and yeah, it's so crazy how everybody assumes people want money and clout. I know, right, Adam? It's so crazy. Have you guys ever heard me ask you to send me money? Have any one of my day ones or new ones or family friends, all you guys, have you guys ever asked me or begged for money or try to jump up and down and jiggle my butt cheeks and you know what I mean, wear skimpy stuff so you can see my body? Have you ever seen me promote that stuff? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for inspiration and to inspire. I'm here for human connections and human experience, a soul connection. I'm not making friendships and brotherhoods. I'm making soul connections, and those are a lifetime. They don't switch. Those people, they'll do anything for you. They'll jump in front of the gun for you. They'll go to the end of the earth for you just to find you and make sure that you're okay. They'll take care of, they'll look at, you know, these type of connections, let me tell you this, are genuine. Because like gangsterism, let's make an example. Gangster being a gangster. Fear, yeah, they respect you because they fear you, but they don't love you. They fear you, which means that they'll turn on you, they'll run from you, they'll fold on you, they'll put it on you, they'll set you up, or they're just jealous and envy because they want what you have. It's not genuine. It's fear. It's envy. But generosity, you just have to look at that person like a family member, or like, because you genuinely care about their well-being, how they feel, how you make them feel, how your words affect them and impact them. That is generosity. Those people will do anything for you, and that is a soul connection. And that's what I promote over here, and those are the type of connections that I make in my life. So hold on, let me get back to all the chats. I know I trail off and I ramble on too. So let me get back to this. Ritz crackers and peanut butter are a pretty solid snack. Roy, you done know they are. You done know they are. Those are Chronico, but I do recommend that you don't eat processed food and you only eat electric, magnetic, sun-charged food. The body, if it's here on the dawn of creation, the body will recognize it as real energy. The food that you're eating is slow suicide. It takes a lot of energy in your gut to process and kick it out of your system. So the energy that is needed to flow through your meridians into the areas of your body that need healing are not able to. So it's stopping the distribution of that healing energy. Fasting, fast, my friend. Fasting is everything. And I need to start practicing more what I preach. They are too emotional thinking. They know. People need to get out more trolling on live. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. You know what I mean? And just remember that the energy, everything is energy in this world. I'm an energy person now. Talking is primitive. People can tell you right to your face, oh, you know what I mean? You're so beautiful. I love you. But really they have their ill intention. They can deceive you because it's just words, but energy does not lie. And once you become conscious of your energy, guys, and this is what this lifestyle has done for me, I became conscious of my energy. I found God. I know where I possess God now. You know, I was looking in all the places where he never was, and he was never coming. I was left in blind faith and ignorance, and I didn't know any better. And then when I found him, I started to become like him, and I'm going to continue being like him. Can you say a specific thing you manifested? How about prosperity? So I started to remove negativity from my life. You know what I mean? Because I was such a negative person, I'd be this person. I'd think I know it all, debate with everybody, argue everything. The sunny day, oh, it's too fucking hot. Oh, nice snowstorm, we're about to do snowmans. Oh, it's too fucking cold. I was just a negative response. I biasly responded negatively. That manifests into anxiety, depression, clinical depression, seasonal depression, mental conditioning, until permanent mental illnesses. So those type of things, that's what negative does. It makes you vibrate at a low frequency, heal, hell, head, heaven. So when I started to change and reprogram and repeat and repetition and reprogram my subconsciousness to become positive, miracles right before my eyes started to unfold. I started to stop fearing and worship. I started to accepting things for what they were and the things that I cannot change. And I started to vibrate at a higher level. The more that I fast, the more that I meditated, the more stronger I became. The more that I started to research, the more that I started to accept it. The more that I made a connection with myself, God, where I possess God, is the more that I connected to the real God. And I started to detach from physical attachments. I started to detach from false indoctrinations and all that type of stuff. So anyways, I don't know if that helped out in any way or if I trailed off. It probably did. I do that a lot. You tripping. If you fear you enough, they will turn on you. Facts, bro. Hence the fear. Better, question mark. Coming from someone with 420 in their name. LOL. Social vegan. Who's behind you? Nobody's behind me. Whoa, that was weird. You made me think someone's behind me. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Drew's back. Hi, Drew. How you doing, buddy? Still got that negative energy? What if the sun are taints? I hear the heels. Exactly. Mod me. I'm sober today. Loser. Happy, unhappy, miserable people troll. Facts. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? Bro, I needed to ask about something short I saw. Do you believe the heart created plasma as in the fourth state matter? You get blood plasma and Jonas gas is different, right? So Jonas is definitely different, bro. So the plasma is your heart is in a chesahedron. That's why they call it that, because it's on the it's on the angle that it's tilted on. And yes, it's in the shape of a vortex which turns, right? It doesn't pump blood. Your blood doesn't come from there. And what it does is it put plasma, it turns it into a form of plasma, allowing the body and the machine to run on it. You know what I mean? I still yet to figure out more of that. Like I said, I've just discovered this knowledge. This channel has only been up for 18 months, and you know, and while I was making this channel, I was doing an apprenticeship for a Freemason Brotherhood. So I just want to let you guys know that as well, bro. You're too emotional. I don't think I'm emotional at all, actually, bro. Removed his future from his life. Bro, lost in the sauce. What God are you referring to? The God, Yahweh. That's in your DNA. The divinative spark. The one that you know, that is, it's inside you. It's not outside you. They want us to look externally like there's a man on a white horse sending fireballs down on a cloud to come scoop up all the believers, take them back to the clouds, and leave the rest of the sinners behind. What perfect God would set his only begotten Son down to earth, his God's Son, unconditionally loving, all knowing, all merciful God, down to earth, to be blood sacrifice in a satanic ritual, crucifixion, to grant you forgiveness and eternal life. That doesn't even make any fucking sense, guys. And it's time to wake up, because the second coming of Jesus Christ is when consciousness returns back to mankind. The kingdom of God. And only through Jesus Christ can we get to thou Father. That's why thou Father can never leave us nor forsaken us. It's because he can't. He's right here, guys. You detach from life and stop caring about yourself. No, I don't actually. I think you did, because you are a negative troll in people's live streams, and I bet you probably hit up 20 other ones like this in the same manner and in the same energy output. But what you don't realize is that it's the universal law. What goes around comes around. It's karmic universal energy. We reciprocate projected energy, and it comes back 10 times forth. But I still wish you nothing but the best and success. Be careful with people who manifest very strongly. but you understand the blood plasma is like fire. It doesn't. No, don't believe everything that they. There's so many different control curriculums that are false and fake today to make you believe, like the health the health guideline. You know what I mean? Very, very fake. That's what's killing you. You know what I mean? And why don't they tell us that the heart is wrapped in a vortex or anything else like that? So obviously we have to discover these curriculums that they've been hiding from us because they don't want us to realize our awareness. They don't want us to be aware, and they don't want us to find the divine power, such as this finger. It's called the ether finger. Why is this called the ether finger? But they demonized it to the fuck you finger, or the number 13. Why did they demonize the number 13? Why is there no floors on the buildings of you know what I mean? I wonder why, guys. Well, that's what I'm here to show you guys. Exposure to the truth. So Google is, SOE, which is search engine optimization. They control the information that they output to you. You wouldn't know any better unless they told you. You only regurgitate textbook education. So people like me that study, and people like Harry B. Joseph that study symbolism, Freemason cult knowledge, and all these scriptures, and find truth in dietaries and all that stuff. There's so much more that I got to show you guys other than this. This is just the awakening. There's 3 more books that I still have to expose to you guys. And then the last one is going to be activating your third eye, your pineal gland. But this one right now, I just truly want to focus on the Book of Wisdom and showing you guys this. You guys, his name is Harry B. Joseph. Don't take my word for it. If you don't like me, you don't like my face, you don't like the sound of my voice, don't listen to me. Go over to his channel. He's got shorts. Type it in. He's got 15-second ones, 60-second ones for people with short attention spans or people with tunnel vision. I hope you guys all the best of success. Peace be with yous, and protection on your journey ahead of you guys. You need to understand something, and a lot of other people, and beyond your level of understanding by leaps and bounds. And you are a classic victim of Dunning-Kruger effect. Now, hold on, my friend. You just said you need to understand something, I and a lot of other people. So you can't categorize other people with your perspective. That's your personal opinion, your speculation. To bring other people in, that's gaslighting right away. Seen that. And another thing too, to say that you're right and I'm wrong is very, you know what I mean? Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, especially in a respectful, healthy, agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Because just because you say this and state this, there's no factual evidence behind it. You didn't show no data, no personal experience. You're just telling me that I'm wrong and everybody agrees with you. I'm sorry, but that's not how it works. You don't even know what's the Dunning-Kruger effect is. No, I don't, because I don't want to pay attention to those type of stuff, those indoctrinations that they want you to get lost in and pretend that you know about when you don't. Harry B, not P. Harry B. Joseph, the Book of Wisdom. Good morning to you too, Erica Sanchez. You're the one saying you exist I definitely do exist on a higher vibrational level. I'm not where I want to be. I'm on my way there though. I'm definitely not vibrating at low frequencies like some of the negative entities that enter the stream. That's all I'm saying. Ego is rife with this one biscuits. Yeah, definitely is. I'm more into intensive thinking. That's exactly what we are. We are intensive thinking. We're going to make you challenge everything you ever been taught and known. And that's what the Freemasons do. They teach you how to think. They teach you how to speak. They teach you how to eat. They teach you how to feel. They teach you how to breed. And then they prepare you for what's coming. And if you guys are, if you guys got some good listening skills and an open perspective, you guys will learn a life-changing knowledge right now today, guys. And your life is going to become so much more better. Yes, of course I do. It's on the CIA website. It's proven that the Earth is a flat, stationary plane shaped in an upward disk, constantly rising and elevating towards the stars. The stars are what? Lights. Lights are bringing what? Heat and energy that is unthawing the Great Reset below us. That's why what goes up comes down, like jumping up in an elevator, not G-force, some fake curriculum made so you can believe that it's holding millions of kilograms of ocean water, but our bodies are just flying around like nothing. No, we would be imploded to the ground and exploded from the pressure of our atmosphere. And no matter what, how high we go in the altitude, the horizon's always flat to the eye level. That's inconsistent to any spherical shape in the laws of physics. You'd always have to dip down to compensate for the curvature of the Earth. But again, politics are politricks, and you know what I mean? Respectfully, as a pilot, they all say it's flat. They don't all say it's flat, my friend. As a pilot, and if you were a pilot, you would know and agree that it is flat, not saying it's flat, because all pilots do call the Earth flat. They don't say it's flat and just think it's flat. They know it's flat. So that might mean that, you know what I mean? That there's something behind that the pilots are all calling the Earth flat. If they're all saying it's flat and they have a fake horizon, it's called an artificial horizon. Did you know that? In a cockpit, they have what's called an artificial horizon. I wonder why. If you guys only knew the truth, they who has ears, please let them hear. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize he was that brain rotted. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Prime example of why you shouldn't drop out of high school. To regurgitate textbook education, you wouldn't know any better unless they taught you. I don't think people are listening properly. And that's the whole thing. When you have a tunnel vision and you're bliss with ignorance, you're not able to learn. You don't have an open perspective, which means you're not able to absorb data. You just spew out yours, which is sometimes it's not even data. It's just negative energy. And just, you know what I mean? And the people that have to come here and debate with you can't just say somebody's wrong. You need to prove them wrong. You need to have some type of life experience, why you feel that way, or data explaining to them, this is where I think you're wrong. It doesn't mean that that person's wrong or that person's right. That's not how critical thinking works. That's not how debates work. And there's no place for emotions when it comes to debate or business, let me tell you guys. So leave all that shit at home. You're doing your best. I get it now. Can I get your dealers? Yes, flat like your brain. Yo, you guys are killing me. It's called the pizza crust. It's the center of the earth plane. Your brain is flat. It has living water that gives everlasting life. So, did you know that water in all ancient civilizations, water came from a fountain that had running water, not still water? You're supposed to be drinking running water with vibration. The water is supposed to have a vibrational frequency structure. And that's why when you're holding hands around the table, you created a toroidal field, an electrical charge with your meridians. And then when you're saying positive affirmations into your toroidal field, not praying to God, you're raising the water structures, the water vibrations, frequencies, placing high frequency food into your body. Poof, if you guys only knew the truth, they who has ears, please let them hear. I am proof. I'm living proof. If you only knew who I was and where I came from, how many years I've spent in prison, the things that I've done, the gang activity, the violence. I drive a Cadillac. I work for Netflix. I own a home. I'm married of 17 years to a beautiful model from Slovakia. I have a 14-year-old prince who is absolutely amazing and is 10 times better than I ever was and will be. I have everything I ever desired and more, and I'm content. I need mod status, bro. What's that? I'm sorry, I have aliens in Florida sinkholes. I've seen aliens in Florida sinkholes. Shit, man. This isn't proof of anything. Your channel keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's good to see a North Ender rising to the top. Well, I'm an East Sider, but we are aligned with North End. I'm a northeast bound. Sherman and Barton is northeast of Hamilton. My bro Goon and his people are North End, and we're from East End, so it's the northeast bound. Yeah, that's the Rider Gang. That's us. But thank you, though. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It resonates really well with my heart. And if that ain't motivation, I don't know what is, baby. Let's go. We building empires over here. We ain't burning bridges. This is what I do it for. This is my payment. I just got rewarded. That's what I do it for. I'm not doing it for donations. I'm not asking you for anything besides to awaken and become powerful and be the best version of yourselves and live your best life, reputing any negative energy from your guys' holy grounds. Over 6 years. Are we Kenob? I don't know what that means, my lady. Opinion on trans. Everybody is entitled to their own path that they chose. We each walk the path that they chose. You know what I mean? They're still human beings. They don't deserve to be treated any differently or less of a say, ridiculed, hurt, or harmed in any way, shape, or form. Do I believe in it? No. Just because they're objective of their gender that they were born with doesn't mean that you're going to subject me to it either. Nor would I allow a grown man piss in a bathroom next to my 6-year-old daughter or niece or anything like that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't believe in that. But do I believe that we should be separated, treated them any differently? Should I believe that they, you know what I mean, are not human beings like me, trying to get to the same place like everyone else? Heaven? No, of course not. They should be treated like human beings just like everybody else. This channel is for all walks of life. I don't necessarily wish to debate any of this type of stuff because, again, it's just to divide separation. And, you know what I mean? There's a lot of confusion today in people. And because they build more insecurity in people instead of strength and confidence, that's where people become, they manifest things of you know what I mean, that are away from their soul purpose and their natural way that they were been given. You know what I mean? They're, you know, so that's just how I feel about it. But I still wish everybody of all sexualities, of all genders, of all races, and all religions, nothing but the best and success. May they live in peace. See, I'm not the type of person to show up to your funeral and say, may you rest in peace. I want you to live in peace. It is a negative vibrational state and it's very unnatural. But I also want to say this too, because our eyes can only see in the physical plane. We cannot see in the astral plane or in the heavenly realms. So we don't know. That's why they say wed under God and don't have meaningless sex. Sex is a form of ritual. It's a witchcraft. If you do it properly, you can incarnate a high vibrating soul seed. If you do it improperly, you can incarnate a low vibrating soul seed. If one, not at all. So can you make a baby with 2 women? Can you make a baby with 2 men? No, because that is not of the Holy Trinity. Mother, Father, Son, Holy Trinity. That's okay. I still wish you all the best and success. I hope you have a great family day weekend, and I hope you have cherishable moments with your family, because God never promised tomorrow. Peace be with you. May you self-live at your most height and dwell in the kingdom of God. I'm sorry you feel that way, Tess, because I'm going to be really honest with you. You know, when people display this type of ignorance, everyone else can see it too, right? But the only people that can't see it is them, the narcissists. So to be honest with you, for you to say any of these things, it means that you didn't take anything from what I said to you besides your own perception and perspective that you want to believe and push on me. I've never said anything wrong to you. I've never said anything bad to you. I've just spoken my beliefs, and you don't like it. Oh, you're definitely a narcissist, my friend. You tried to gaslight me. You tried to do all this stuff. You're only here in ill intention. You're not here with good intention. You're not here with generosity or to be genuine. You're only here to spew your negative energy. You're only here because that's the type of frequency you dispute and you distribute. So to say that somebody else is being negative and they're in negative low vibrations, but you have only displayed that. You still have not got under my skin. I still don't even dislike you. I still like you. You're still a human being. I'm still learning from you at this very moment right now. I'm having a learning experience, and that's the inspiration that I get. That's the reward I'm getting as strength and in my temple and in my universe. Actually, fact that you are too stupid to engage with. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry that, you just read from Google and you think you know everything and then you just ignorantly try to tell people otherwise. But it's okay. We could have respectfully agreed to disagree, but you chose to be disrespectful, and that's fine. That's okay. I still respect your perspective. I still understand where you're coming from. I don't think that you're wrong. I never said you were. I just think that your mentality is a little ignorant and you don't know any better and you don't know how to be decent, and you've lost your mannerism. The connection with another individual you've destroyed. You know what I mean? Which means that you're not creating connections. You're only breaking them at this point. Are you building bridges or are you burning them? Right? Thank you, P. Diddy. I appreciate that. Well, you told me that I was vibrating at a low level, and then I told you, see, the thing is that you're a gaslighter, and you're a manipulator, a heavy-duty manipulator, and I kind of feel bad for whoever has you in their life right now until you find the light. I hope you find the light sooner than later, because sometimes people go through 9 different lives and never find the light, so I hope you do, my bro. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Oh, man, I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Big hugs through the phone. Big Rider Gang salute. And from my family to yours, it's a poster-sized artwork design as a visual guide to a wide array of conspiracy theories. Spiritual escaping the matrix. Definitely. That does play a big toll in it. I think a lot of those Gnostic texts go a little bit extreme, where we just need to realize sound, vibration, and frequency. Nikola Tesla, if he wanted to understand the world and the universe, you would need to think sound, vibration, frequency. So if everything is sound, vibration, and frequency and nothing's physical, do you think God's physical? Or is God a frequency? God is a high-level frequency, reaching the levels of frequency. We are fallen angels, fallen light angles, fallen frequencies, trying to reborn like the snake, shed off our old skin, be rebirthed, and find our Christ oil back into a higher frequency. Now, this Christ oil travels up our 33 vertebrae and stops at the chakra where we're tuned to. Okay, guys? So just remember that. You need mental treatment. Yeah, definitely. I love being gay and doing gay activities. Oh, shit. But yo, big shout outs to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day and just a time out of your life to come and connect with me, see what we got going on, and just participating. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Helps me spread more inspiration and become more inspired and attract more people to this community. And hope everybody's doing well. Can't wait to get off work so I can go home and relax and drink some peppermint. I like to simmer peppermint with a little bit of honey and just some ginger. See, hate is a very strong word. The fact that you even want to hate is you know what I mean, is a demise and lowers your frequency. Just say, you know what I mean? You know what? I disagree with your ideology. You know what I mean? And then that's treat people well. That's all that matters. Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what I mean? You treat people in this world the way you want to be treated. You know what I mean? So and I was treating you the way I wanted to be treated. I wasn't trying to degrade you or call you names or you know what I mean? Or just kind of shit on you at any way, shape, or form. I treated you the way I wanted to be treated. And I'm at least glad that we made some common ground again. You know what I mean? I still respect your belief systems. I don't think that you're wrong and I'm right, or I'm right and you're wrong. I do believe that this is a universal law where critical thinking is very necessary, and I think that we made some pretty good progress today as well. Yeah, you know, and exactly, we each walk the path that we chose. You know what I mean? We choose to, you know. So for like, if I'm negative and I'm always being negative, I'm choosing to be negative, and our affiliation is our influence. That's who inspires us. That's who motivates us. That's who tears us down, cuts us back to size, down to size. That's who builds us back into size. So that's basically it. You know what I mean? Where I choose to have positive vibrations in my life, and a lot of people. You know what I mean? They're just learning that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But you, as a man, are a good person, and I do wish you the best. Thank you, Tess. You too. You too. And the fact that you can still meet at common ground, agree to disagree, and now you're being civil and decent with me again. I do appreciate that, and that shows that you have a good heart at least, and you were able to have an open perspective in that aspect. So thank you very much, bro. I do appreciate it. Music frequencies plays as a big role, definitely. So Google, YouTube, Apple Music, they all distribute this frequency at a 440 hertz, which shuts down the right hemisphere of your brain, the feminine side of your brain, the spiritual side of your brain. And when really the universal frequency is 432. So we need to retune our music, the music and the audio and the sound industry, let's say, has changed it so they can vibrate and shut down the right side of your hemisphere. So when Jesus Christ is in every portrait, has his hands up like this, one pointing to the heart, the soul, the vortex, your tortoral field. From HQ. So 1 second, I just had to copy that and accept my work. Also, what I'm saying is that excuse me, guys, I'm not feeling well. I don't even remember what I was saying, but I just choose to vibrate high, and I'm not vibrating high. I'm nowhere near where I need to be, where I'm going, where I know where I'm gonna be. I still have so much more to learn from you, from me, from him, from her, from they, from thee, from thou, and that's what basically, you know, that I'm trying to do. So basically, I hope any messages that I said today were not taken in offensively. And if I did offend you guys, I'm sorry. It's not whatever I'm trying to promote over here. It's never my intentions. I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm always trying to bring, you know, show unity, consciously awakened. The reason why I do speak with such tone and conviction is because I've studied it so long, and I'm connected with such higher up people in this brotherhood that know. You know what I mean? And you know, it's very hard to wake somebody up, especially when they're very indoctrinated. You know what I mean? And that's why they call it that. That's why they say the awakening. You know, the entrance, the end trance. You know what I mean? Because we're so stuck in trance that it's so hard to come out of. And it's, you know what I mean? And then going against everything you're taught, everything you're shown, do you believe there are more continents beyond Antarctica? I believe that there's more out there. Most definitely. There's 33 continents, not just 5. 33, 33, 33. Everything's numeral coded and color coded. 33. The 33 comes down from the God's sun from the 33-degree angle in a triangular spectrum. That's why they throw up the triangle. They who has ears, please let them hear. Now, yeah, there's definitely much more. So what I want you to do now is in Google, type in 1,000-year-old map. Type that in. And actually, if you type that in YouTube, Night God 333, he goes on about all the Antarctica and all the stuff that they got going on out there that they're really trying to hide up. Well, you've been smoking marijuana. It's called black tuna. Black tuna smalls. It's actually really good weed. It's not that bad, actually. I'm about to roll another spliff, to be honest with you. Yes, sir, it's true. Shoutouts to everybody in the chat. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat safe and sound. May the universe be aligned in their favor and grant them their wildest desires. But don't forget, you can't take it where you're going. Right, your voice is deep. I know, and I'm sick right now, so it's just a lot more deeper. You guys want to hear it? What do you guys want to hear? You guys. So I just got called in tomorrow, family day. But unfortunately, I'm only working till 1 p.m. and I get paid double time, which is great. So I'm going to get double salary for every hour that I work. I know, Max, I definitely got to stop smoking, bro. You're so right. You're really right, bro. I'm going to quit it. I know I'm going to. I can feel it. You know what I mean? I just, it's when you're not just physically addicted to things, you're spiritually, because this universe is an individuality. You know what I mean? It's spiritual and it's physical. So you're not just physically addicted to things, you're actually spiritually addicted to them as well. I believe going to the moon wasn't even real at some point of time. It was never real. It's not a planetary body. It's not a physical rock you can land on. Veganism, rearrange veganism and guess what you'll spell? Saving me. You're not supposed to eat meat. Refrain from all meat, especially it's a form of satanic witchcraft, dark occult knowledge, and it's dark occult magic. Every time you consume a piece of meat, you're gonna pay for it in the afterlife. I promise you guys. Read the Tibetan Book of the Dead. In the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Tibetan tablets. Read it. And it says that all the meat that we eat, we'll experience the pain that animal experienced, because everything comes back. Everything comes back to you. Research the Tibetan Book of the Dead. I don't even like the smell of meat cooking anymore. Ugh, fucking gross. Especially with all these like empty coffins and cemeteries. They're all empty. Where's all these cows that are supposed to sustain 11 million burgers a day in North America? McDonald's franchise, never mind the other ones. Hello, what's up? How you doing, guys? I'm new, that's why I'm here. Erica Sanchez, it doesn't matter if you're new or day one, I'm just happy that you're here, and that's all that matters. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I greatly appreciate you. And I'm sending you peace, love, and light to you and your family and loved ones. And I hope that you live the most peaceful, most prosperous life in happiness. And it sounds like you're already managing that, so good for you. Green heart to you too. Hello, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. As you can tell, I'm starting to get this robot voice because I'm getting very tired. I've been up since 3 a.m. I've been working every day. Long days, especially I'm sick too. My son got everybody sick in the house from his high school. Oh my gosh, I don't feel good. Can you kickflip? No, I can't. But shoutouts to 123 D's last or Slaz. Yes, bro. Exactly. You can see the 5 continents directly above the center of the center of the universe, which is the reflection off the plasmic illumination. They're not planetary bodies. They're spiritual balls of light. They're plasmic illuminations. And why do they say why don't they say that the moon gives off its own light? Oh, because the sun's behind it, reflecting it. Never once does the sun go behind the moon. I don't know, like the trajectories of where the sun goes and how it goes and how this is the Earth, and this is how the sun goes. And when it goes up, winter. When it comes down, summer. The tropical of Capricorn and the tropical of Equator. Yeah, that's like, my gosh, if we only knew the truth. We've been lied to at such a mass scale. And why doesn't the moon, why don't they tell the moon gives off its own light? The moon gives off its own light. Or else it would just be a dead rock sitting up there. You know what I mean? And you want to know why that they faked the moon landing? Because of space exploration. They want you to think that there's something beyond the firmament, right? Because we're not trapped in this enclosed soul system. There's no leaving. There's no going anywhere. And not only that, because $93 billion a year NASA's funding gets from the GDP. And guess what? That gets embezzled and reinvested back into their proxy wars, warfare, and political candidates and all their spendings and shit. It's embezzlement. If you guys only knew the truth, they who has ears, please let them hear. And it's not thy mental, it's thou readiness. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink it, can you? But anyways, I've been rambling on this live stream for a couple of times. This disrespects astronauts. Those actors are not astronauts. You tell those actors they disrespect the public by lying to us at a mass scale, pretending that they're doing something good to us when we're not. We're actually idolizing these Freemason actors. That's what we're doing, broski pro. Okay? So don't believe the hype. The moon landing was filmed in Hollywood's basement, and now those bubbles is underwater. This is awesome, bro. No, this is awesome. Respectfully to agree to disagree, of course. I'm not saying you're wrong. Respectfully to agree. So sometimes my tone does come off a little bit differently. So all walks of life are here. It doesn't mean just because we agree to disagree that we're enemies. We need to separate each other and hurt each other or hate each other. No, you're still my broski. Still welcome to the channel. Critical Minds over here. We still pushing unity and spiritual warfare, the ascension, all that good stuff. We live in a highly sophisticated mathematical construct. We definitely do. This is a digital matrix that is it's just beyond, and it's a collective consciousness. Remember we were talking about that, Jay? And is Jeremiah or Jason? Which one is it, my brother? Because I know that was your saying, break free or die trying. You know what I mean? Are you patenting that? You should patent that, bro. That's a big quote. You know what I mean? That's why some of my quotes that I've patented, you know, may you self live at your most height and dwell in the kingdom of God. With this new profound knowledge, I will rise and be reborn in the same image as our Father. These are quotes that I made myself, Jeremiah. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. My broski, bro. But yeah, that's definitely like, you know what I mean? And it's creative thinking. Creator, the macroism, God. The microism, creation, us, God. Universe. God. As above, so below. All the best, peace and success. And I hope my messages reached you guys in the most loving and positive manner. I meant no offense.